What is up, party people? It's your boy Voltron with another Anchor video. So we're going to talk about Johnny Who. You guys are smart enough to figure out who Johnny Who is on Twitter. He's a Twitter influencer, and he's been ragging on Anchor again. And this time he's got some of the people on the Telegram group a little nervous because they're like, hey, he's a longtime supporter of Anchor, and now he's talking bad about the project. What we forget is that Johnny Who is not a supporter of any project. He's a day trader, which means he's only concerned with volatile coins because that's how he makes his money. He sells short, he buys longs, and he's hoping to make his money off of the changes, the day-to-day changes of a project. So he's not concerned with the long-term prospect of the project. So the fact that he sells short lets you know that, hey, he's looking to see that some companies drop in value because he's going to make money. So he's not a supporter of any project. And there's nothing wrong with day trading, but lots of people don't realize that he isn't a supporter of a project. He's just a supporter of a volatile market because that's how he makes his money. And in a bear market, that's tricky. Bear markets suck for a lot of day traders. You know, there are quick buck artists in every bull market, but it's those that survive the bear markets that make it in the long term.
Remember, there are no shortcuts, son. Quick buck artists come and go with every bull market, but the steady players make it through the bear markets.
And he doesn't see that with Anchor. And let's talk about MasterCard. MasterCard partner with Anchor because they studied Anchor. They're not just going to go into a partnership, randomly pick a company and say, hey, we're going to work with you. No, they must have vetted because MasterCard is a giant in the enterprise world. They must have vetted everyone on that team and say, hey, we like what we're seeing with your company and we want to partner with you. And for MasterCard, it's also a long-term project. You know, they're looking at 2021. They're like, hey, this is a $5 billion industry, but this thing could be way over $220 billion industry by 2028. And that's a long-term outlook that MasterCard is looking at. They're not looking for, hey, we want to see this become over $220 billion industry by 1 year or overnight or anything like that. They're seeing the long-term outlook of the partnership. And why is that? They're like, hey, you know, there's still issues with regulation. We need all this panned out. Once it's panned out, we're going to start seeing all the stuff on blockchain start to go in a positive direction. And MasterCard wants, you know, they want a piece of the pie, and they are working with Anchor. So if MasterCard sees Anchor as a suitable partner, who are you going to trust more? Are you going to trust Johnny Who or MasterCard? Well, guys, anyway, it's up to you guys to make your own opinion. Until next time, guys, peace out, safe investing.